SWX has this season's exclusive pass, bringing you into the locker room, onto the field, and inside Saints football. This is Carroll College Saints Insider.
Welcome inside the bleachers at Burton Ernie's alongside Saints running back Major Ali. I'm Jeremy Schnell for the second edition of Saints Insider. We'll have Dylan Kresge come later in the show, but Major, let's talk about last night's game. Tough one. You know, you guys lost only by a touchdown. Just tell me about how you think that one worked out yesterday.
I thought it went well. Some things went well, some things didn't go our way. It was nice to finally get a game day with the new staff and the new team. I think everyone was a little anxious just to kind of see how the game day operations would roll. Coaches, players included, especially guys like me, seniors who have been under Coach Van Diest. We've kind of had the same game day routine for the last 3-4 years, and now it's a whole change. So it was new, it was fun, it was exciting, and I had a lot of fun. So it just came up a little short at the end, got to clean some things up. So.
Positives. What are the positives from yesterday?
Offense, I thought almost had, I think, about 500 yards. So it was good to see the passing game and the running game kind of get a nice little balance. I thought the O-line did a good job. No sacks. They were creating holes in the run game all day. Keeping the quarterback upright, Devin, extending plays. Wide receivers did a good job catching the ball, getting open. So did some good things. Missed a couple throws here, missed some holes here, missed some blocks. You know, it's week one, so just got to clean a few things up. I'm very excited to get back to work and get after Rocky this week.
And tell me about Devin. How did he play yesterday? I mean, he had 20 for 45, 292 yards, a touchdown passing, and a touchdown running.
Yeah, no, I thought he did great. He's a redshirt freshman, so last year he redshirts. That was his first game in 2 years, first collegiate start. I mean, he's still a young cat, which is hard to believe because he walks around with a lot of maturity on the field, and he's a great leader, and it almost kind of shocks me sometimes. You know, you got to remember he's only a redshirt freshman. But I thought he played well. He did a good job, like I said, extending plays with his feet, picking up some yards with his feet, took a couple big hits, got back up and led us the whole game. Did a great job.
It's nice when he's got a running back like you that you can throw a ball to and you can take it 70 yards like that first touchdown drive. Am I right?
Yeah, it's not bad. You know, I'd try to be you know, an outlet for him. You know, when guys cover downfield, you know, it's always nice to have a check down and do some things with the ball in the passing game. So.
Let's talk about the other running backs in your running back room. Let's talk about Matthew Burgess. Yesterday he had 111 yards. Talk about him. How do you?
He's great. I mean, he's came in day one. He's done everything the coaches asked him to. He's works hard in the weight room. He does the little things right. Good kid. He does really fast. Runs with great pad level. He's got a really good mix of power and speed. So I mean, we all saw that yesterday. So he's got a pretty bright future here.
All right, let's move ahead to next week against Rocky. They're a tough team to play against. What do they bring to the table on the defensive side that you're going to have to break down?
I haven't broke down a lot of film on them yet, but I know they've lost a few guys. But Rocky, they always come to play. They hit. They like to hit. They fill holes. They'll stick their nose in there. They play with a lot of energy, kind of similar to Western. So looks like we'll have another great defense to battle up against this week. So just got to, like I said, clean some things up and get after them and start game planning and see what the coaches want to do. And
real quick, you were talking about defense for a second before you go. Talk about your teammate real quick. Let's talk about Dylan. What kind of player is he?
He's a great player. The thing I'm most impressed with Dylan is he leads. He's a great leader on the field. A lot of young guys look up to him and older guys. Operates the defense out there and makes plays. You see him all over the field in the run game, pass game, physical. So.
Okay, thank you so much, Major, for joining me. As Dylan Kresge joins us right now here on Saints Insider. He had 5 tackles yesterday, led the team. And Dylan, tell me about, just assess the defense overall's performance yesterday.
You know, I thought we did some good things. We were definitely flying around. We had championship effort. I never thought we'd let up. You know, they got a few big plays on us, but I think we responded pretty well and we kept it a close game throughout. It never came down to us, you know, trying to claw back every single time. We always had that momentum from the offense. And I thought as a defense we tackled really well. We flew to the football. We did some good things. You know, there's going to be a few things to correct on film, but that's just a matter of, you know, responding and getting back after it this week.
Tell me about the freshman. I mean, Zach Spiroff, 4 tackles yesterday. How nice is that to know that you have the young kids to come in and be able to do something like that?
You know, it's awesome when they have that confidence to be able to come in as a true freshman and play and, you know, make plays on the defense because it helps out us older guys. knowing that you have some younger guys that are able to rely on them to see them make plays and just play the game the way that football is supposed to be played. So it's pretty awesome to see that, and good for Zach because he's a great athlete and he definitely deserves to be playing right now.
Let's break down one of your plays real quick from yesterday, and it's actually very interesting to see because yesterday there was a play where the quarterback he was able to scramble out of the pocket, and you see him. What happened here? How did you know that he was going to go to the outside there?
Usually on a play like that, I have eyes on the running back initially because that's who I'd be dropping on, and I happened just to see the quarterback and match his eyes and see that he was about ready to run out of the pocket. Our D-line did a great job of getting him out of the pocket. He didn't feel comfortable in the pocket, so they did a great job of pressuring him and forcing him out of the pocket. So I was able just to see him sprinting out of that occasion, and I didn't have anybody to cover, so I just kind of forced down and was able to make a play on that.
Tell me about Rocky next week. I mean, 53 points this week. It's going to be tough to stop them on offense, but what are you guys going to try and do?
We definitely got to get in the film room, see who's going to be at quarterback. I saw that they had Drew Korf actually playing against Northern after Nate Dick had a couple fumbles, so it's just a matter to see who's going to be at quarterback this game. And, they got Sam Sparks. I know they have a young O-line, but they're going to be tough. They're going to have some guys, and they're definitely going to get after us, so we got to game plan well and get in the film room for sure.
Tell me about the positives that you take away from this week moving forward to the Rocky game.
Definitely a lot of positives. I thought we played a great game. We let up too many yards, I feel like, but that's just a matter of correcting a few things on defense to where we're going to be a little bit stronger and hold our gaps and be a little bit more sound in the pass coverage. But I thought as a team we came out and we flied around. We played with a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy, and we did a lot of things that our coaches want us to do. It's just a matter of fixing the little things and making one more play than the other team, so I'm excited.
A nice goal line stand by the Saints defense in the fourth quarter to make it so that the Saints had a chance to take the lead actually in the fourth quarter. Talk about that series right there.
Definitely, any goal line stand is huge because that gets the ball back to our offense, it gives them a chance. And I thought our defense did a really good job of understanding what plays going to be coming because we did scout them pretty well and we had a good idea of what they're going to be running. When Jun was running the football, we had a good idea that the quarterback was taking the ball there and we had a good stop. And that's as a whole collective unit as a defense. I thought we did a good job of containing Jun and, tackling the football. So it was awesome to see that stand and get the ball back to our offense.
Overall, game day operations with the new coaching staff, how did that go yesterday?
I think it went really smooth. I think it was a good job of our coaching staff putting us in position to, make plays and be a good team as one. And I think we did some good things. It's just a matter of, making one more play. That's the biggest thing. I think Western got us on a couple plays that reversed, that kind of killed us there. But, we never let up. And our coaches, they got us hyped up, they got us pumped up, and they did some good things. I'm excited moving forward to see what's going to keep going.
And one last thing, just expectations for the rest of the season.
I think we're just going to keep growing as a team. That was game one. We got a lot more football to play. And I think we all know that. Our minds are right, our focus is right, and we're going to be hungry. We got a lot to improve on, a lot to keep building on, and I think we're ready. We're ready to roll.
Well, thanks so much to Dylan Kresge and Major Ali for joining me on the second edition of Saints Insider here from the bleachers at Burton Ernie's. Make sure to stay tuned every week, every Sunday at 6 o'clock on SWX. But for now, have a good night.
Yeah, they were fired up, good group of kids, excited about this program, excited about things that's going on, and so they're a good football team. They got a lot of experience and a lot of guys back. So hats off to Western and their coaching staff. They did a great job.
And for next week, obviously there are some positives to take away from this game, are there not?
Oh yeah, geez, that was an exciting game. That was a coin flip. You know what I mean? That was a coin flip game. That if we get a few more score, one or two. Anyway, it is what it is, and we came up short today. But I'm really proud of our kids and our coaches for their effort and their toughness, and being able to come down to the wire and come down to the last play, because that's what it's all about. It'd be fun to play our first home game, against Rocky there, and they're another top 25 team just like Western was, and so we're always going to have to come out and play our best game to beat ranked teams. So it is what it is, and let's just let's get home. Let's get better tomorrow and keep moving forward. We had opportunities. They had opportunities and they made them happen. One play. So, but there's 15 one plays. There's never just one person on one play that ever makes a game. You know what I mean? It's such a team game in 11. So you can probably back on there 15, 20 plays, and that would make the difference in the game for sure.